I'm cold. If you need something, hit me on my phone. And I'm sorry if I do not. If you catch an attitude, then it's on.
Woo! What's cracking, y'all? What the fuck is good in this bitch? God damn. Fashion Sucks podcast. Sheesh. We looking like $1 million over here, dog.
Got the shades on. I feel like
Kels, you telling me we can't, if all three of us propose to you at the same time, how you gonna say no?
I would probably run screaming.
That's fair.
All three of you at the same
Three
time.
dudes in shades, just like, what's up?
That'd be crazy.
It's probably because of shades. Hey, man. Welcome in, everybody. What's today's date? The 18th?
18th.
Day after St. Patty's.
Damn. Yeah. And that's like your day.
It was, dude. That is literally my national holiday.
Yeah.
Did
your hair change color or
No,
anything?
but I could fly for like 30 minutes.
Dude.
Yeah.
Did anyone ask to take a picture with you?
Yeah, a couple.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I put one on my Instagram story.
Oh, no, I saw that. I thought you
follow
took
me,
that.
dude.
Kels, look that up. How many ginger people live in the state of California in 2025?
Not enough.
What's the over-under?
Right.
Over
Keep
under
running the numbers
10,000?
I like that the last episode too was just shitting on
under
gingers.
10,000.
We're just getting right back into it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wait, under 10,000? You take the under?
100%.
No way. I'm that rare.
I think I'll take the over.
I know like 5 of them, so
Okay.
it's got to be more than that.
That's not a lot.
We just roll deep.
It is impossible to know the exact number of people with red hair, often called ginger, living in California.
Mainly called ginger.
It is estimated that 1 to 2% of the global population has red hair.
1%er.
So 8 billion people. What you get?
8 billion people? I thought it was like 3 or 4. How many?
No.
So what is that?
You're like a recessive gene because blonde hair is a recessive gene.
I do feel very recessive.
Yeah, you are. You have to have like
gene.
you have to have
Does
red.
that feel offensive?
You have to have red hair on both sides of your family
I
in
wasn't sure
order
what you were
for it
gonna
to
say there.
even be a possibility.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
So 8 billion people in the world. What is that? 80 million gingers in the world.
Is that 80 million?
I think 1% of
Sounds
8
good
billion?
to me.
Damn.
1% of 8. Am I right? I can't be
Not that
tweaking
good,
right
man.
here.
Yeah, dude.
I'm on
like
one
bartend.
today, baby. Watch. Do the math. Watch.
Is it 800 million?
Let's take a cheers when she
Okay.
says I'm right. Fashion sucks, baby. Welcome in, everybody.
Oh, we're just doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Statistics matter around here. You feel me?
Okay, 1% of 2 billion is 20 million.
So if it's 8, it would be
1%
80
of 8. Yeah.
There you go.
California has roughly 39 million people, so using that percentage, an estimated of natural redheads in California is around
390.
780,000
780,000.
That makes more sense than 10,000.
If it's 2%.
out of 39 million.
In
Okay.
California?
And Cali.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I was way off.
There's almost a million. Yeah, I said it. 10,000.
Dude, if there was only
Under 10,000.
if there was only 10,000 of us, we would get hunted like albinos.
That's tough. That's tough, man. Well, shit, boys. Hey,
My foot would be
welcome
like a
in.
magic thing.
Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Today we brought the boy, the demon, the professional
Demon home.
cow wrangler on every Sunday, every first of the month. You know what I'm saying?
Cow
Holding
wrangler.
it down. Yeah, cow wrangler. Look at him.
Yeah.
Holding it
I
down.
just need the hat.
He owns he owns 17 farms. Dog. You didn't know that? Yeah,
What?
This dude. You didn't know that?
I thought it was
Are you
just
just
pulling
saying
big ladies.
shit or are you being real?
The boy Lorenzo is in the building, baby. God,
You've never heard of Lorenzo
John
Farms?
Fuller certified. Yeah, Lorenzo Farm certified. Dog.
What is happening?
This dude sells cheese on the side.
You might even see
Under
the
the
farm.
table.
You're a
Little
dairy
cheesemonger
farmer?
side
Under
business.
the table.
We got a few farms in there.
I've got a few farms.
Homie
Various
homie got
kinds and varieties.
Homie got the best eggs on the block. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
a lot
you-
right
so
now.
You're not
That's
worried
better
about the
than
price
gold.
of eggs.
Yeah, pause.
You're not worried.
No, the price of
No,
eggs
business
is
is
skyrocketing.
good.
Yeah, he's
Business is
good.
good.
Yeah.
He's about to get an 18th farm.
Yeah. He came in with 2 cartridges today. Just
Right.
ready to go. Load.
Right.
But yeah, man, welcome in, bro. Thank you so much for pulling up, dog. And a lot of people don't know, man. We go way back.
We
Like
go
3
way back.
years now.
Damn near.
3 years. Yeah, it's the dog that I used to work, or that I still work with, but I met through work. And we put him in one of we put him in our first John Fuller video, the
First
OG one.
First one. Yeah.
And I had a specific role when we were writing the script. I remember I told Diego, I was like, brother, I got the perfect guy for this role right here. It's just a guy pulling up in an Audi, you feel me, looking clean with the tux on. I gave him the John Fuller T-shirt, in all white, all black. Bro, the suit was amazing. The hair was going crazy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's nighttime. We put him on the top of the parking lot. Dog, it was perfect in every single way. It felt like this dude was like a villain in any character in any Marvel movie. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But
fucking cape.
You know what I'm saying? But in the film that we had him in, he was the guy getting shit done.
That was a lot of fun. I know we were talking with Kevin about shit. We've been talking about it for like a year before it happened.
Yeah,
we
dog.
were doing it in the works for a long time.
Yeah, it was a process.
When we finally got to it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everything.
Dude, yeah. So life is straight, man. I got a lot of cool people that I surround myself with. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely one of them.
Appreciate that, brother.
That's why y'all got sunglasses on right now.
And this is the Fashion Sucks podcast. But your fashion looks kind of crazy, dog. What kind of
This is kind of my normal fit.
Who inspires you? Where's your inspiration coming from? Who do you think is just like the coldest looking man out there?
Fawns.
I really like Calvin Klein a lot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I'm really into the suits,
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I love Calvin Klein.
Yeah. The Tom Ford.
Yeah, Tom Ford.
You know what I'm saying? Marc Jacobs.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Nice and clean. Certified. Slick.
Exactly.
I think that's, he slicks back his hair. You know
Country
what I'm
club
saying?
swag.
When he slicks the hair back, you know what I'm saying? It causes, conundrums in the fucking outer space world and shit.
It takes a lot of gel.
Way more than you would think.
A lot more than you think.
Cuts with a farm budget.
Exactly.
Dude, I feel that. And that's the crazy thing, bro, because, I fuck with the slick fits,
Yeah.
I have a OOTD of the week.
Ooh.
I guess it's OOTW.
Yeah, there you go.
OTW.
Yeah, outfit of the week. And my dog, Luca Sabat.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Pull that shit up, Kels. Luca Sabat
Let's see it.
posted a pretty cool fit. And
That fool used to be all over Twitter.
Yeah.
Back in the V Lone Soldier days.
yeah, he's like a ASAP
snap.
Rocky,
I don't know
New
who this
York,
guy is.
New York
Yeah.
certified.
Ian Connor with less allegations.
Yeah, it's basically a bunch of.
When was it posted?
It was 5.
You just have her Google his name?
Here, on his
Had to be
Instagram.
within-
Just
week.
typed his name in on Google and we're like, well, that's one of these.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, the boy's looking crazy. You feel me?
I had to go, Grandpa, pull the glasses
He
down.
wasn't involved in any of that Diddy shit, right?
You see how he's dressed?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'm
I
just
can't. I
asking, you know
can't
what I'm
speak
saying?
for the man. I could just, if I had to vote for him,
He
not to
did. He
be-
did some big stuff fashion wise. I wouldn't be surprised if he was in.
Listen.
He was in one of them rooms.
He probably went to a Diddy party or
He
two.
was there.
There's a lot
You
of
know what I'm
tunnels
saying?
around.
He
there.
RSVP'd
Yeah,
maybe.
a whole lot of tunnels. Yeah. He looks like a tunnel digger for
100%,
sure in that
yeah.
outfit. Yeah, he looks like he
100%.
could really with them boots on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Extra metal on them bitches. Them
Oh,
rocks.
brother, I know.
The Stompers.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I was looking at something on Twitter and I saw some dude get stuck in a cave. He was just going, cave.
Was it like one of the?
I
Was
know
it
that.
the actual dude or was it like an animation? Did he film himself getting stuck?
No, I saw the dude. Yeah, the
Oh,
dude.
damn.
Yeah.
Well, it was
these
a
guys-
dude recording the dude that got stuck.
They go into these caves.
Dude, what compels these people to do this? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go crawl into the tiny hole called "Kills Everyone That Comes In Here." But surely this time will be different.
They just like that shit.
I just don't.
How could
get
I
it,
fail?
though.
I have 3 kids and a loving wife.
I'm afraid of the dark as it is. And when people go into caves, I feel like that's the scariest place for it to be dark.
Yeah.
I've got no business being in there.
You know what I'm saying?
127 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a
Yeah.
cave. That was a
like
gorge.
that.
And he got
Oh,
trapped by a boulder.
excuse me. Sorry, encyclopedia.
Fake rock
My
fan?
bad.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Do you even know about people dying tragically, dude? Come on.
Yeah. So yeah,
Did you see when they got that guy on Minute to Win It?
No.
Oh, do you remember that show? Guy Fieri?
It sounds familiar.
Oh, yeah. It just had him. It was like a bunch of like 1 minute timed weird little games. And if you won enough of them, you won a bunch of money. And they had the fucking dude from 127 Hours come on there.
No
and like
way.
between every game, they're like, this is the rock where you lost your arm. Do you remember what it felt like when you cut through the bone? He's like, yeah, that shit really hurt. I didn't think I was going to get back there. I needed to survive more than anything. They're like, that is so touching. Okay, for the next game, you're going to slide an Oreo down your face with no hands.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
dude,
actually
classic
wild.
American TV.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fear Factor.
Oh, that
Fear
was
Factor.
classic.
Really, really good. You know,
Great show.
eating some crickets.
Great show.
You know what I'm
Getting
saying?
buried by bugs.
Homies had to teach toads how to swim one time.
Hosted by
That
Ritter.
doesn't sound
Yeah.
scary.
I
That
mean,
sounds hard.
I mean, have you touched a warded up frog before?
Numerous.
What?
A warded up frog? Those things are freaky as hell. I don't think there's anything scary.
I would definitely take that over the one where you have to like eat raw pig testicles.
Okay. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
For your challenge, you must be buried by 10,000 cockroaches. For yours, you got to
Yeah.
teach a frog how to swim.
yeah. I mean, but think about it, man. Don't sleep on the frogs. When you think about
I'll
aliens,
never sleep on a frog.
when
dude.
you think
Might
about
be a prince.
aliens, what's the closest thing on Earth to alien?
Lizards?
Frogs, dude.
What?
Just like amphibians?
Yeah,
Frogs.
geckos.
Geckos?
Dog, insanely looking.
Yeah.
Great
Octopi?
auto insurance, though.
What are those large
Most creatures.
Which one?
I know a few.
iguanas?
Ah.
The iguanas.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Komodo dragon.
Those things are
by the
fucking
way,
huge.
By the way, shout out to John Fuller.
Like,
you know
speaking
what
of
I'm saying?
Komodos.
The new
Kimono.
kimono. You know what I'm saying? Just came out today. It's a one of
Great
one.
excitement.
We might drop more of these in the future, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep an eye out. You know what I'm saying? But Komodo dragons go hard.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna combine. I'm not just making this up. I've been thinking about this for a while. But when I make a future collection, I think I'm gonna put a Komodo dragon on
yeah.
I'm gonna embroider it on the back.
That'd be
of
hard.
of a kimono.
I'll give you a quick story. I was in the Bahamas as a young kid, and all they got there is those iguanas.
Okay.
So,
There you go.
there we go. And so these iguanas, brother, they chase you as you're walking around the
I'll
resort,
fucking iguana
you know?
up.
Honestly, I would stomp on one of them.
Oh,
If they were chasing me,
you got 10 of them running at
Oh,
you.
damn. All right.
I don't like it when the cops chase me. Let alone an iguana, dog. Come
Continue.
on,
We
bro.
got the iguanas.
Yeah, I'll take anything else chasing me. Yeah, that's some
So
light work.
you just got to be careful on this island, right? Because I mean, on all sides, it's just water. So at the end of the day, you're running away from these things, but you're just gonna run into the water.
That's fair. And if there's like 19 of them chasing you at the same time,
You're locked in here
Exactly.
with me.
I think I would lose that battle. If there's
Have you
19,
seen that island that's all filled with snakes?
Yes,
Just
I have.
snakes?
What?
The guy, Mr. Beast, he's going over there.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, he's going over. Mr. Beast.
No, I know Mr. Beast, but
What a fucked up challenge.
It's called Snake Island.
Surrounded by millions of snakes?
surrounded by snakes, dude. You know what I'm saying? Sounded like me in high
Brought to
school.
you by Feastables.
Yeah, that sounds insane, bro. God damn, man. Yeah, I mean, I support everything, Snakes got going on.
Yeah.
Another thing that looks like
I'm
an
a
alien.
real
for
supporter
sure.
of snakes.
Yeah, I support snakes, man.
The
They
snake
got no
movement
arms.
community.
Dog, they got no arms, no legs, and they still get it. And
I
they
know.
still deadly.
Oh, they're deadly. as
Think
fuck.
about
Cool
that,
as
bro.
fuck, too, bro. Those scales.
They got no arms and legs, and they still Imagine you had
you
no
hate
arms and
snakes?
legs, and you still deadly.
What do you...
You seen the ones that spit at you?
See,
They
that's
spit the
some
venom.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
they don't even have to bite you. They just
know.
spit it.
Yeah, I like that.
That feels more
Yeah.
disrespectful. Rather you just bite me than spit in my face.
Nah, they get you in the eye. And you
I know.
Can't see for 19 years or some
Oh, yeah,
shit.
I know.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
got spit on.
And you guys
You actually turn into a snake.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, hold on. Hold on.
That's tough. That's tough. But yeah, man, fashion sucks, y'all. Let's get into it. Kels, what you got for us today?
I have a couple of those little guess who's wearing it moments that you like to do.
Yeah, guess a celebrity.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me find the right.
So this is fun,
The way you said that.
It's,
Like,
it's
listen
challenging.
here, motherfucker. This thing
Challenging.
is going to be fun.
She's
You're
gonna
gonna
show us
enjoy
a
it.
picture of a celebrity, and it could be how many
Now, which
celebrities are in the
celebrities
world.
talking about, all right?
That's
God
what
knows.
it's anything.
So
Okay.
these
Yeah.
photos, I specifically searched up like early 2000s, like 90s images.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so you
So-
got the Miley Cyrus's.
Cool. We're in the
Here's
Epstein
our
days.
first
You know what I'm saying?
one.
We're in the Epstein.
It's hard to see with these things. That's got to be
Grab
Ashley
another
Tisdale.
thing.
That's an Ashley Tisdale fit. I'm probably wrong, but
Who is that?
that she feels like a Disney
That's like
adjacent
Britney
star.
Spears, brother.
What's that poster say in the background? Let's use some
No, that's
context
definitely
clues.
Britney.
It might be.
The person
Alright.
you don't see is the father in the background because he's
Oh,
controlling.
fair play.
Yeah.
She's got hair though. So are we sure?
Kev, would you like to guess?
That was
She's a
funny.
blonde, right?
Yeah, I think so. She
Yeah.
was.
Okay, wait for Kevin to come back.
Gotta be
Feels like that's a natural progression to just being naked on Instagram.
Oh,
losing your mind.
100%, Yeah.
Oh my goodness. She looks like a Genshin Impact character.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. I'm gonna say the chick from what's that left tackle movie?
The Blind Side.
Yeah, the mom she adopted.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
Is that about Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, that's Sandra Bullock.
Oh shit, I don't know about that.
Wow.
That is a fine lady.
So, Lorenzo got that right. It's Britney Spears.
Damn.
Did you?
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
That's the first time anybody got one right.
Fucking snipe that shit.
We've always got it wrong. The only one we ever
Here's
got
the
right was
original
Whoopi
photo.
Goldberg.
Damn.
I straight up said, hey, listen, the only thing you're missing is the father in the background because he was controlling her life.
To this day.
Dropped the
day.
bar
Said
and
it
was right.
said that's got to be Britney Spears.
Gotta be.
That's what
That was
Gotta
honestly
be.
impressive.
Hey, cheers, guys.
Honestly.
Cheers to that.
Fair
Cheers.
enough.
That was great.
Kevin's
Cheers,
working on
gang.
here.
This is why I fuck with Lorenzo, because he knows what
He
he's
can-
talking about.
Insta clock Britney Spears.
He don't just talk just to talk. He knows who the fuck Britney Spears is. You know what I'm
walk the
saying?
walk, brother.
He said the Epstein days. You know what I'm
I
saying?
too
He knows about all this shit. Conspiracy theorist at his finest.
Hey, you talk to me about any conspiracy.
So
theory,
what's
I
your
know.
favorite
Oh,
conspiracy going on right now?
Man, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I know the JFK files came out today.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a huge one.
Yeah.
That's a huge one. Got 80,000 pages to kind of look through.
CIA up to no good.
CIA is always up to no good.
18. You said 18,000 pages?
80,000.
80?
Yeah.
Who was writing this shit, dog?
80,000 pages.
Somebody was just tweaked up off the Adderall and just
Hey,
had to
listen.
write about JFK.
Back
It's just
in the day-
80,000 pages of they shot him in the head.
It had to be 80,000 people that had to just write a page.
Shit. I mean, it must have been.
I can't
Must
write.
have been.
Imagine. Can you imagine writing 80,000 pages? Did
No.
he start the day after he got
Well, I
assassinated?
assume- Well, they might have had a. If they had a file before, that's pretty damning.
Because when was that? That was like what? Fucking.
What was that, 1980s?
88.
No, that was the 60s.
60s?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm way off.
I was like,
Was it 60s?
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Yeah. the
Vietnam.
Vietnam and all that. The Cuban
No
Missile
shit.
Crisis.
Okay.
All
All
those.
right. Fair
Oh,
enough.
it was JFK.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
He's our historian.
Yeah, this motherfucker knows everything. It's 1963.
No, he's our historian. Yeah,
Hey,
he's our
you
I said,
gotta
what
know
did I
your
say?
history. You
Yeah.
gotta know your
Dude
history.
was a fucking PT boat captain. I actually don't know if he was a
Was it?
captain. Yeah,
Oh,
he did
JFK?
yeah, in wars.
Oh
In
shit.
There's a lot of
wars.
weird
I don't
things that
remember which
happened with
one.
that family,
Might have
let
been
me
Korea.
say.
Dude, they were moonshiners. They were bootleggers.
Yeah.
It was like a criminal
Oh, they have a shit ton
criminal
of money.
bootlegging family that just got super rich, got into politics, and went legitimate.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Bootleg, like
Yeah,
like the
liquor
movies.
and moonshine. Well, before movies, before it was a guy sitting in the theater with a shitty camcorder. They were making liquor in the
By
mountains.
the way, shout out to every person that did that because that saved lives, man.
Yeah.
There's people that couldn't afford to watch a movie, and
Yeah,
they
they were all just basically smugglers and bootleggers.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Breaking the law.
Okay.
Breaking the law.
So now 80,000 pages. What was the summary? Did we figure anything out?
He died.
He died.
No,
died
'cause
as
he
one of them.
did.
So you weren't here yet, Stan. I was talking to Kevin about it. So there's a theory because there was an X account created for John F. Kennedy. And it was under
crypto coin coming.
government check, right?
Crypto coin coming.
Had the government check on it.
Okay.
And
JFK token.
they were saying that the theory is that he's still alive and he was controlling the account.
I watched his head explode. He's definitely dead.
Didn't he get shot 9 times by like one bullet?
Oh, brother. Yeah. That's the thing.
They said he
the thing.
hit him twice, which would be honestly, hitting him once would be crazy.
What
Hitting
I
him
personally
twice.
think, I
would be
think that
wild.
one of the drivers was a CIA agent that turned around and shot him. Along with there was another sniper, but I think
Yeah.
like my personal theory.
You know what? While we fucking are in this talk right now, I'm just gonna get off my bar of the week. 03 Greedo. By the way, comes to our job all the time. He's fucking amazing.
03 Greedo?
03 Greedo. Yeah, he once said,
Shout out to 03 Greedo.
Shout out to he once
Welcome
said,
home.
hit him 2 times, but he bled in 2 places. Or hit him 1 time, but he bled in 2 places.
What the fuck?
Crazy JFK related bar.
That's the bar of the week.
That's the bar. That is the bar.
Yeah, JFK related, man.
weird, man.
Hit him 1 time, but he bled in 2 places. Like, I don't know. It's imagery. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of weird things.
So
happening.
this guy got hit 1 time and got hit 9 times.
He got hit 9 times, and then
50
the guy
Cent
that
would've
shot him
survived
apparently
that.
was
It says he was shot once in the upper back and once in the head. They fired 3 shots. 2 of them hit him.
Oh, so there wasn't like a miracle bullet where it did like a whole
Nah.
360 and all this
I
stuff?
watched a documentary on the video. He gets hit,
But the video's
like
very fuzzy, right?
leans forward. Yeah, the Zapruder film. I'm just name dropping now.
No,
Yeah.
Fair enough, dude. Fashion sucks, guys. If you want to tune in to some exclusive fucking content, dog,
Welcome
Stan
to
knows
class.
what's up, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they shot him in the back. He leaned over and they popped his noggin.
He had to subscribe for this information.
This was on the History Channel.
good money for this.
This was on the History Channel before it went straight aliens.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
dude. Yeah,
I'll tell you
man.
some crazy shit. So this is the craziest one I've heard so far. You know the Titanic, obviously everyone knows
Yeah.
that story.
I'm familiar.
There was an identical ship. Now, Kelsey can look it up as to what the identical ship's name was.
Okay.
But there was an identical ship to the Titanic.
Wasn't it supposed
now,
to go?
JP Morgan was supposed to be on that Titanic boat. He was not. The day before, he decided, hey, I'm not going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else that was on that boat did not want a Federal Reserve. Now,
Damn.
they all died on that Titanic boat.
Damn.
And then JP Morgan, I think a few weeks later, if not a few months later, created the Federal Reserve.
Damn.
Oh,
You can check that out and verify me.
So
there was a
deep
Yeah,
fake-
it says there have been conspiracy theories suggesting that the Olympic was switched with
Bingo.
the Titanic.
Yes.
damn. See, this dude's gonna get us all assassinated. This guy's
So
dropping
the
straight
Olympic
information.
was fucked up, right?
Yeah.
The Olympic was fucked up. So
Okay.
they replaced the Olympic with the Titanic. This is all a theory. I mean, I don't know.
No,
but
yeah.
they replaced the Olympic with the Titanic, and they sealed that shit out knowing it was fucked up.
Ooh.
So then at the end of the day,
like they
So
just
they
they
set 'em
switched
up.
the names.
they switched the names. No
okay.
one knew it was the Titanic versus the Olympic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Because back in the day, I don't
David
think they were
Blaine
putting
Street
that-
Magic.
Exactly. Now,
So-
I don't know if Leonardo DiCaprio was on there or not, but
That dude, see, he could have died that day and still alive to this day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I fuck with cruises. You know what I'm saying? Cruises go kind of
You
crazy.
like cruises?
I love cruises,
Yeah.
bro. Me a nice little cruise, dog. Fucking.
to this day, I've never been on a cruise.
I've been on
Are
one
you
once.
serious?
It was a
Swear to
good time.
God.
I've never
Yeah.
been since I can drink. Since I was old
Kelsey,
enough
can
to
you
drink.
buy us 6 tickets to take a cruise?
Cruise cast.
next week. We're gonna
Mexico?
We're gonna go
Yeah,
on a cruise.
yeah.
Yeah, give me your credit card.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
Fair play.
All right, Jesus Christ, dog. We'll go half.
Let's get someone on the live to donate some money, all right?
Yeah, if you guys want to donate to
everyone
the,
live, all right?
Welcome,
you know,
welcome to Cruises Suck.
the fashion sucks, cruise suck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, cruises are lit, bro. It's
Are they?
game
Yeah.
changing, life changing.
That drink ticket.
It's the vacation. Like I'd never like have been on a vacation where it actually felt like an actual vacation. Cruises is the only way
Yeah.
to be like, yo, I'm on vacay right now.
No,
I got
they got
nothing to worry
casinos
about.
and that
I got
shit?
no service on my phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have your wallet on you at
Yeah.
all, because like you basically get
Pay
like
for everything before you
yeah,
get on the
everything's
boat.
prepaid for, so you just got like a wristband. You're
No
good to
Apple
go.
Pay, nothing.
Nothing, dog. What? Unless you go to like the casino, which is like
Which
the
you
best.
should go to the
I'm putting
casino.
y'all on game, and he probably knows. If y'all want to go to a casino, go to a cruise ship casino,
Oh,
because
that's so smart.
they got all these Filipino like people like that are like the car dealers. They're not like Vegas fucking scammers that
Yeah.
know how to fucking
Yeah.
they're just here to just fucking, they're doing it slowly for you. They're not, when you're playing blackjack, if you want to hit, they're laughing when you want to hit. They're having a good time with you. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like, I'm
And
stuck on this fucking boat.
For some reason, you're just
I hope
making a
you win.
hell of money.
I can't leave.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they
counting
don't
the
really
cards
care.
for you.
Yeah, and if you're winning too much
Like,
money,
dude, if you win enough, we turn this shit around and I go home.
yeah, but cruise, it's a game changer, bro. But listen, man, we're gonna show the people some stuff. We're gonna show y'all, a nice little edit of
Okay.
the boy Lorenzo, the cow wrangler. You know what I'm saying?
We got the edit inside.
You know what I'm saying? The philosophical conspiracy speaker.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We'll be right back. Fashion sucks. Sheesh. Welcome back.
Coming back.
Fashion sucks. Fashion really sucks nowadays, man.
Yeah, it does.
It's like, it's weird. Honestly,
I don't like where this is going.
What?
It feels ominous.
I've been having a quarrels with the Young Thug
With Spider?
hoodies.
Yes.
Only because I'm seeing so much and it's bedazzled.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Most
like
of the hoodies
bedazzled,
are.
huh?
I don't on a hoodie.
It's just hard, dude.
Is it?
Are you talking about the spiderweb one?
So
I think I know which one
what's
you're
the
talking
difference between because Philip
What is
Plant?
this shit called?
So Spider
Spider Co. or Spider
Worldwide. Philip Plant.
Type
So
in Young Thug Spider, it'll pop up.
yeah, there's a brand called Philip Pline, right? Where they
It's
kind
called
of Philip Pline.
Okay.
Yeah, based out in Europe or something like that. But they came in the game bedazzling everything. T-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Like nice and sparkly jackets, leather jackets, you know,
Yep.
but like, you know, diamonds all around, whatever, you know. And people, they got so much hate for it because
Yeah.
it's like,
Too early, ahead of their time.
it's like you're, I don't know. Yeah, definitely ahead of their time.
Mm-hmm.
But I am like a fan of Philip Pline.
Yeah. So you
I
think
have
they
a
bite?
pop,
They're
but
jacking the
they
swag?
took a route of like, it's not streetwear-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's more rock and rolly, you know? And I feel like that's why I have the problem with Spider is like, it's streetwear-ish
Yeah.
and it's bedazzly.
But there's a hoodie that's also bedazzled.
But yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't know. I have quarrels with it. Like shininess. Do you like shininess on clothes?
I don't. No.
On menswear?
Yeah.
I feel like that's for, I feel like this is cool because it's not bedazzled.
I got not a spider one, but I got a purple one that's bedazzled as fuck.
Yeah. I see a lot of
It
it.
says absent, but it's spelled out in
I
like
don't
baseball
do bedazzled,
logos.
personally. You
Oh, that
know,
shit
I
looks
just don't-
hard.
Yeah, I don't bedazzle anything.
I think it's like streetwear. I feel like it's
Yeah,
supposed
that
to
one.
be. I think streetwear is supposed to. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot of variations of that.
This-
The lettering is bedazzled.
This looks like a shirt that my mom had when I was younger, and it said "Soccer Mom."
Your mom was fly as fuck.
This is for sure. Like, if you are 7 years old and you're a huge fan of Spider-Man, like you wear that hoodie to
7-year-old
watch
me
the
would have
next.
also thought that shit was hard. Yeah, that tracks.
No, that's fair. All right.
Since I was literally wearing the Spider-Man costume to like fucking Safeway.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm not super against bedazzled on menswear, but it has to be like.
A little bit of flip
It
flop.
has to be like.
a little bit of waffle.
Maybe a little bit, but because I'm thinking about
It has to look good.
I'm thinking about Robin's jeans, right?
Oh yeah.
So they basically took like that same like rock and roll like
Yeah.
approach, but like the jeans were like, you know, like
Yeah.
denim wash, you know, like fucking all different colorways, whole bunch of random shit, and then they'll do like bedazzled like around like the pockets or something
Yeah.
like that. It looks cool on the backside, but I don't know, Spider Man.
True
I've been
Religion
having
do
a,
that for
I've been.
something, too? Didn't they
Fuck,
do
all
bedazzle
right, I
some of the
fucking.
Truies?
First of all, I hate True Religion, but some women know how to wear some True Religion. Yeah, yeah.
Women in Chief Keef, the
I
only
was-
people that are allowed to wear True Religion.
Yes, yeah. Chief Keef with the trucker jacket.
Aw,
yeah,
dude.
show. Crazy. Yeah, it's
Chief
tough.
Keef fit pics hit fucking 16-year-old white boys like the plague.
You know what I'm saying?
You know who loves the leather jackets with like the spikes on them? 2 Chainz. I served them.
Nice.
Served him like,
you served 2
Very
Chainz?
underrated
2 Chainz,
rapper.
yeah.
Okay.
Very underrated rapper. I
Yeah,
would
he
say.
came in with.
You think he's underrated?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Titty Boy does not get the love
Yeah,
that I
fair
feel like
enough.
he deserves.
What did he come in with? What happened?
Came in with a girl, bro.
Nice. I would
I'll tell you a
expect
little
that.
story about
Thank
it.
God.
I hope so.
This is so funny.
I'm just kidding.
Came in with a girl. He calls up about 11 o'clock as assistant or whoever, you know, his team, and they say 2 Chainz coming in. No problem. I'm serving him in the dining room. It's about 11 o'clock. We close in an hour, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He comes in with a girl. Good-looking girl, you know? Someone that you'd expect him to come in with.
Okay. Dude, that would be wild
Fat
if he came
booty.
in with some chop shit.
Yeah.
This guy is literally playing video games on his phone next to this girl as they're eating dinner.
Nice.
Are you talking about 2 Chainz or are you talking about Ty Dolla $ign?
Oh, maybe I'm talking about Tidal.
God damn it.
Are you talking about Candy Crush?
Brother, he was. I don't know what the fuck he was playing. He was playing.
You
Candy
talking about Ty Dolla $ign, bro? That was not 2 Chainz.
Playing Candy Crush. Or he's playing Clash of Clans.
No, it was not 2 Chainz. I mean, maybe it
Mixing
was.
them up.
If we're talking about different moments,
I think it was Ty Dolla $ign. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ty Dolla $ign comes in
Sorry,
a lot.
but point made. Titty boy not getting the love he needs. 2 Chainz
exactly.
underrated.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Ty Dolla $ign. I mean, hey,
Ty Dolla $ign
he
is
got
a
some balls.
freaky
on him, brother.
frog.
Oh, for sure. Ty Dolla
He got a
$ign.
good girl sitting next to him, and he's playing Clash of Clans.
Kind of baller move.
Chilling.
Yeah, kind of a baller.
I have to respect it as someone that is known to hop
I
on a
gotta
little
say,
Clash
top G
Royale at
shit,
the bar.
You know, just top G shit.
If you are in public with that kind of status, right? Like celebrity, and you're playing Candy Crush, that made
What level?
that
do you
made
think
me
he was on?
want to start playing Candy Crush. Like Candy Crush, you need to pay Ty Dolla $ign right now for that kind of
100%.
advertisement because like
Free promo.
he was posted up,
He was
waiting on food,
Didn't even give a fuck what. The
ordered
girl
some
said.
hibachi wings.
Didn't
That'd be a
give a
wild
fuck.
collaboration. Ty Dolla $ign Candy Crush commercial.
Oof.
You know what's even crazier? At the end of the day, when they were checking out, hey, you want any dessert? No, we're good. I'll take the check. He gives a motion like this.
Nice.
Yeah,
Some
the
guy from
security
bar
guard.
just pulls up,
Yep,
hands the card.
Nice.
Just like
easy.
no interaction with him at all.
Yeah.
Just
He said,
fuck.
"Come through."
I did that once
22%,
before,
bro.
except I was
Hey,
at
I
dinner.
appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? 22%.
See,
But
now that's
just
what
moves different.
Yeah.
Just moves different.
I've done that before once. 'Cause I was at dinner with my parents. I was like, Dad, come here.
just waved him over.
Sir.
moves fucking different.
I was also
Straight
playing
up.
Clash Royale on my phone.
Oh, 100%.
See,
and Ty Dolla
before
$ign
you said
basically
that,
the
I
same
was
guy.
before you said that, I was gonna say that was black excellence. And
Yeah.
it's like it's not just us doing that, apparently.
I think it's different when it's your security. It feels a little more excellent.
Feels way better when you have a father, right?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the Black Panthers or?
That guy could have been the father. You know what? Let's see. He could have been the father. We don't know definitively.
They should make a TV show where he could go find out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Speaking of which,
For sure.
so The Weeknd has a TV show called The Idol.
Oh, I've heard that is wild.
That is an insane.
Have you seen the whole thing?
I saw a screenshot of the script where he makes this chick put an egg in her vagina, and I was just cool on the whole show. I was so good. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I need to watch this.
Like that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Craziest imagination.
He's like, I usually gotta go.
Finally!
So I don't have to go on a weird website to
He's
find this
thinking
anymore.
so crazy.
Yeah, isn't Lily Rose Depp in that?
Lily Rose Depp is in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny.
How do you
Depp's
think
daughter.
Johnny Depp felt watching that?
So she opens the scene like the whole series of just her doing like a photo shoot, just like close in on her face, and basically they're like slowly like just like zooming out, and she starts off like just like laughing and smiling, and then within like a 15-second time span, she starts just like crying.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Range.
Like the shit. Like first of all, the fact that Weeknd got bitches in the show looking, butt naked. Like I'm like, all right, this is for sure on brand for the Weeknd.
Yeah, I was gonna say if
I'm
I
like,
saw a show and I saw it was like produced by The Weeknd and there was no naked women in it,
That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
have doubts about who really produced that.
yeah.
Have you guys watched or listened to The Weeknd for a while? Like, do you guys know?
I've
Dude, that was the
been listening
2015
since
15-year-old stand
since
trying
20
to get some
no since 2012. I've been
Okay.
on
Yeah.
party, bro. What?
I'm right there with you, bro.
Party Next Door era, dog.
Party
Like,
next door.
you know what I'm saying?
House
Like
of Balloons. Come on.
The Weeknd.
I know exactly. What
The
you're talking
party and the after party, man.
classic.
about. Party in the after party, the morning.
See,
How about
13-year-old
that?
me had no use for
Wicked
that. in
Games.
2012,
You're
bro.
telling
Games?
me. You're telling me birth
Oh my
rates did not
God.
go up when Wicked Games dropped.
100%. 100%. The Weeknd was putting everyone on a game then.
Dog, you didn't even want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You had condoms on you. I was like, fuck it. Bro, Wicked
The
Games.
condoms were branded The Weeknd.
It was just an empty box.
Bro, the
Nothing in there.
Magnums had afros on them. Man.
Jesus.
That's tough, man.
You go to buy Magnums, they hit you with the Family Guy like color test.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. The regular size is that way.
Exactly. That's tough, man. But we going back to on topic. Fashion sucks.
Yeah.
When I was going
Gotta
off
go on
on your
topic.
hoodie, not that you're not rocking it. You put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? And he's got Carhartt pants on, trousers on.
I'm a working class
you know what I'm
guy.
saying? Yeah, my boy be putting in
Blue
work
collar individual.
and making bread and looking stylish. You know what I'm saying? Which I
Yep.
respect. You feel me? So I'm not hating on you. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I
hating
have
my
an
general
issue.
vicinity.
I have an issue with everybody kind of wearing the same thing. Now,
Yeah.
what is if your ex was a fashion trend and you had to cancel that? What would it be? Which fashion trend would you be canceling?
Am I canceling the fashion trend or am I canceling my ex?
I mean, you're canceling the fashion trend that is your ex.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to
I'll
think about that
start.
one. I'm feeling like, yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, I'll start easy. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to us.
Crocs.
Oh my. Which one of your exes was Crocs?
Is it because they're making a comeback?
Dude, I had a Filipino.
making a
I had a no. Calm down. And we're not gonna endorse any of Crocs. What y'all got going on? We're not gonna support any of that.
What the hell is
Anyone
going
that's
on with
watching this
Crocs?
video, we want y'all to be disgusted by
Let
Crocs.
me say this: when I was the day I was done with Crocs was the day that I saw a Zen pouch that you could attach to the Crocs.
God, that's the whitest thing I've ever heard.
What did you?
You could literally
what?
attach the Zen pouch. So you know how these people have the Zens? They
Yeah.
put in their fucking, you know.
Yeah, they put the needle through the
Usually
Zen
the
and
golfers.
put it on the
Usually the golfers.
Dude,
definitely the
I
You
was
golf.
got Tiger Woods.
know-
You got
Yeah.
Roy McIlroy.
I know
Oh.
some guy who was way too into sports betting, saw that and was like, "Holy fuck, this is the best thing I've ever seen."
100%.
Dude.
100%.
That's tough.
Pause the
day
Shane
they
Gillis
did that
podcast
with
to
the
pre-order.
Zen pouch
Okay.
was the day Crocs went to shit. 100%. They
So
were done right there.
I thought they went to shit when they first dropped anything.
I wanted Crocs so bad in the 4th grade. My mom refused to buy them. She goes, "I'm not spending money on something so ugly. What's wrong with you?"
I
So
gave
my-
a chance to
Not
Crocs,
me.
but
My
Kevin
parents
just
loved
said,
me. They
"Fuck
bought
'em."
me Crocs.
Listen. No. My mom. All right, listen. My mom, when I was younger, when I was like a youngin, 6 years old, I was probably like 3'4".
Right.
That's
Oh,
big
why
for a
that's so
6-year-old.
funny.
What?
I don't know why. It just made me laugh.
That's
Just-
tall for a 6-year-old, bro. I used to
See,
be
but
tall.
I just imagine short, young Kevin is just you now, but tiny.
Just dressed exactly. like
Exactly the same. Just yay high.
Damn. You know what? I was. I never changed my ways. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, why is this kid smoking a blunt?
this guy is 30 years old. He has not grown up at all.
Peter Dinklage, you're a lot darker in person.
Now, when I was 6 years old and 3'4", my mom used to come home. She's an RN. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, great job.
All right, calm down. I know what you first thought of when you heard the word RN.
What?
I hear an alert going off somewhere.
You know, the fire alarm beep. That's tough.
Life alert.
RN meaning registered nurse. Okay.
What the fuck?
That's
else?
exactly what I thought it meant, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I thought mom was just keeping it real.
But it would be like,
Oh, that's insane. Oh my god.
What
she was a
is-
certified RN. She couldn't have been that because she's
Mom
Dominican.
is 30 as fuck.
She's
Right.
Oh god.
guys. She's
Take my
I'm
hoodie off.
just
Dude, it's
getting
getting
this
toasty in here.
Oh
Guys.
shit, it is.
listen.
Oh god.
Kelsey's confused.
Kelsey's
she doesn't know what's going on.
I'm not surprised.
Kelsey doesn't even crack a
I
smile.
don't know what's happening.
So RN could also stand for these days, as TikTokers say, real nigga. Okay.
Right.
All right. So that's why you started laughing. But she's Dominican.
I
she
knew
couldn't
exactly what you meant for real, but
Okay,
I couldn't
cool.
help it.
All right, for sure. All right. Maybe it was the delivery. I got to work on that. You know what I'm saying? I got to work on that. But listen.
Oh,
she would
God.
come home. I'm 3'4", and she's
You're still 3.
I'm still 3. Yeah, my height
Get this
didn't
man
change.
some gel insoles.
Dog, my height didn't change. I didn't just grow 4 foot.
Imagine a tiny Kevin with a beard.
I didn't turn into 4 foot when I saw her with the Crocs on.
God.
But she came in the house and she would always wear Crocs.
Dude, nurses love Crocs. Let me get serious
Nurses
for a
in
second.
the Crocs.
straight up.
That's the only people that are allowed to wear Crocs. If you're wearing Crocs, then you should be crucified.
Crucified.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hung up on a cross. Get them out of here. Get them out.
Jesus had to really
Make some room on the planet because you ain't got it going
Look
on.
at the camera real quick. Jesus Christ is great.
Yes.
Apparently, his
110%.
sandals looked a little different than I
Jesus
thought,
Lord.
though.
They were not Crocs.
And they did them like that, anyways.
They were not Crocs. Listen. They were not Crocs, brother.
Hey,
That's why he walked on water. Because
Jesus was more stylish. Jesus was more stylish than half of the people that live on this planet
listen,
right now.
Jesus had some outfits that just slap, bro.
Dog,
Just slap.
I can honestly like the robe game.
Come
You
on.
know, what I'm saying? Baby Zeus and his bitch.
Who can wear a robe around like it's like, you know, it's
Tony
amazing.
Soprano.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Give me one person that could wear a robe, just casually.
Robe. Just has the aura that can just
hang
like
on, the
wear
robe,
Say
the
again.
robe with the sash on too, like the dark brown, the white robe with the dark brown like sash
Exactly.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know the story from the Bible where the woman touches the cloth of the robe
Yeah.
as he's walking and she's instantly healed. Who has that aura?
Who's got
No
that
one.
aura, bro?
No
I wouldn't say no one yet. Hold on, let me think.
Come on.
Let my brain.
Imagine being so fly that you cure a woman's blindness just so she can see how fly you are.
You know, there's
That's
one
what
person.
you say.
There's one person.
My
out,
fit is so hard. Come here, look at this.
listen, there's one person I would give that aura to.
All right.
Jonah Hill.
Okay, what?
Before he got skinny.
All right. I was saying Andrew Tate, but we're going different places.
Andrew Tate is insane.
Also, I hate to say, decidedly not that
I mean,
fly.
like, if you're looking for someone to divide a whole like fucking world, like planet, then yeah, maybe.
Oh, God.
50%, but
Jesus
that's all we need, right?
How can he be
Fucking
fly?
A.
He's never got a fucking shirt on.
He would never sacrifice himself for anybody.
Oh shit, you're right.
Never.
You're right about
Yeah,
that.
they're the exact opposite.
Listen,
Andrew Tate might be the devil. I think he's the devil reincarnated.
is right.
Honestly, that's fair. That's
Oh,
fair. Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
Hey, getting back to this, ex-girlfriend thing, though.
Did I
Oh,
not?
he has an outfit idea.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
You ready?
Sure.
Just for my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
San Clemente white girl. Got to get rid of it.
San
That's a
Clemente
fashion
white
trend?
girl.
Clemente.
That's not a
That's
fashion
just a
trend.
group of
Hang on.
people.
All right. What are they wearing? What are they
I
wearing?
want to look it up.
Yeah, give it to me. Give me. What are they wearing?
Aloe.
Look up San Clemente white girl. I guarantee you you're
Yeah.
going to see
No. What are they wearing? Yeah.
jeans.
Okay.
Alright.
Baggy, skinny.
Boyfriend jeans.
No, it's going to be like baggy.
All right, little baggy.
Baggy jeans.
All right. Loose.
They're going to wear a plaid jacket.
Oh,
Plaid jacket.
I know where you're going with this.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's going to be a white t-shirt.
Okay. Yeah.
Normally, Jesus is king, Christ is king.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Okay. 19 earrings.
San Clemente girls are great.
19 earrings. Okay, you're a fan.
Yeah.
Then why are you?
Oh, so I thought you were
smiting them
trying
off the
to.
earth.
We're trying to cancel this trend.
No, I'm not
No.
trying to
All
cancel
right.
it.
He wants to keep it
There
going.
you go. Right there.
Yep. All
Right there.
That's
That is
just
exactly what
middle-aged
San Clemente is.
Caucasian.
No,
woman.
he likes basic though. That's what he's trying to say. Like
I think
Sandal-
he.
look at the
I think
Jesus
there's a.
sandals. Look at the
fundal-
Jesus sandals.
all Jesus sandals, by the
That's
way.
what I'm saying.
Crocs?
Yeah.
All of them.
You're trying to cancel like country like crunchy Christian.
No, I'm.
I
not
hate
trying to
that I
cancel
know
it.
what
All
that
right.
meant.
No.
I love
Yeah.
it.
He's on the opposite
I love
side
it.
of.
He's not canceling it. He's
he wants
wanting
more
it
of
for
himself.
himself.
I
He
want.
wants
Yeah,
it.
he
Yeah.
wants more of this. Yeah.
I think this
want
is
the
more of
cross.
just San
I want
Clemente
the-
white women DM him.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
that's
just putting
fair.
a shout out, putting a help wanted ad
I'm
out.
shouting out to San Clemente because I mean, great city, by the way.
Oh, I got one to cancel.
Now you know what's crazy. It's funny that you bring that San Clemente fit up because I went on a Tinder date one time.
Your first mistake.
Yeah, it was interesting. I went.
I
I
like
bought movie tickets. I'm
Okay.
like, all right, this girl, she looks cool.
Give us the
Came-
backstory.
Oh, no.
though.
I
Give us
think
the
I know
backstory.
The backstory.
Yeah.
Is this the
How
same
did this
movie
start?
theater woman I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did I say that on the pod? I didn't say it live.
Yes, you did.
I'll never.
You
I
did
remember
this
Did I
this.
say it live?
Yeah,
This
we
poor
just-
Oh,
woman.
they
I haven't
already heard
though.
it.
I haven't heard
Oh, let's hear it. I would love to get the live
You're
reaction.
Let's
again.
remake
I'll make it
this one.
short. I'll make it short. Short
Let's remake
segment.
it.
Listen, I went on a
This
Tinder
is
date.
Kevin's most evil.
Homegirl pulls up, sandals on. You know what I'm saying? That same fit. You know,
Yep.
denim jacket, white t-shirt. You know, some like fucking some flowy like Pleats Please by like Issey Miyake or some shit like that. And the open toe, like, you know, like sandals on, and the big toe on the right side was like totally infected, or just it looked like a volcano erupted on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Krakatoa?
And so I went.
Did she ask you?
Yeah, that was a good one. So
Did she ask you for the Neosporin or?
No, she put it in his mouth.
Why would I have it? Maybe I do look like the type of person that would have some Neosporin on me, but like, nah, I ain't have no Neosporin,
Right.
bro. Like, she just put date 1.
She just threw that out there.
Date number 1? Open toed? Yeah. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So we went in the movie theater, and I was just disgusted kind of because I was sitting on her right side. That was my first mistake.
He was on the toe side.
I was like right on the toe side. Yeah. So it was like, this is tough. And basically, I told her I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. Went to the bathroom. Washed my hands. I had a... You know that movie.
He was looking at himself.
You know
in the
that
mirror?
movie, like,
How did I get here?
that movie segment when homie washes
Pursuit
his
of
hands?
Happiness?
Yeah, and then just like all over
Yeah,
his
my favorite
face, just
part
like
of every
washes
movie.
his face off. That's what I did.
Yeah,
That's how you know shit was fucked up, and I was
Yeah.
going through it, right?
of course.
And I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, Kevin, you deserve better than this. And so I went home. I drove home. I didn't. We were in the.
You
We
left
just
her in the-
started.
you
We
left
were
her
watching
in
the
the
Irish
previews.
goodbye.
We were
Left her
watching
in the theater.
We were what? I left her in the theater.
Of course.
I didn't say nothing.
Her and her toe.
Yeah.
Specifically
She had a
her
friend.
toe.
She had somebody with her.
He mostly just left the toe.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
kind of caught in the crossfire.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She had the fucking Jeepers Creepers with
Oh
her.
my
you know what I'm
God,
saying? And so she texted me like an hour late, 30 minutes later. Thank you for buying the movie tickets. I was just like, just didn't respond.
He thumbs downed it.
I should have blocked her shit. That's what I should have did. I wouldn't have felt as bad.
Should have just taken a picture.
Should have blocked her on the spot.
That makes me so sad for her.
I feel like an asshole for doing it, but yeah, she had that same. That's the so when you
Hopefully
bring
she
up
found
San
someone that
Clemente
appreciates
fit,
her
Yeah.
that's what I
toes.
think of.
She had that.
Infected toes. I bet you none of the girls in that photo have their toes done. So that means they don't really, take care of their shit like that.
Is that
bro.
important
San
to you?
Clemente girls.
Toes did?
Oh, toes did.
You toes? You a foot
Absolutely.
guy?
No, I'm not a foot guy at all. But all right, I'll say this.
Kevin, they all have fresh pedicures.
All right, cool. Thank God. Jesus Christ, because I was losing hope for San
I was
Clemente,
gonna
dog.
say, San
That would have been
Clemente.
tough.
They would have let me down there. They would have let me down.
All right, cool. That's good. So I'm not a foot guy, but I don't get turned on by like a good looking foot, but I get really turned off.
Fair.
By a bad looking
Okay,
foot.
I
So
agree with
that's
that.
where I'm at with it.
I see that.
you
I feel
know?
that.
So get your toes did, everybody.
If some
You know what I'm
shit's going
saying?
wrong, I mean,
If
you
you
have
wanna
a
keep
massive
a man-
toe infection, put real shoes on.
Thank you. No Crocs,
Valid.
because your shit smells through that shit.
Honestly, you probably
Fuck that, Mike too.
exactly.
But listen, while you try to fix that shit, boys and girls, this is the Fashion Sucks podcast. You know what I'm saying? Thank
Real
you for
quick.
tuning in this week. Lorenzo, hey, you ain't even got to screw it
Thank
in.
you
Just
so
fucking
much.
talk to the motherfucker. Look, you can do it like
Hey,
this.
listen,
Look, you can
I
do
do
it like
want to
this.
say, oh, this is perfect. I do want to say,
Get it off your chest.
I've known Kevin for about 2 years. He's talked about this fashion brand. I know he's an icon of fashion at this point, and I just want to say this: what he produces is probably the best fucking jackets, jeans, shirts, etc. that you'll ever find.
Damn.
So I just wanted to say that. I do also want to go into a little bit, if we have some time,
Okay.
2-3 minutes,
Okay.
as to how you first kind of got the idea for the John Fuller brand.
Damn. You wanted me to drop some
I
exclusive
want-
content.
Exactly.
Damn. See,
I had to bring it.
All right, nah, that's fair. You know, because a lot of people be wondering, and they're like, "Yo, what is
course.
this whole like? What is it like? You make movies, you make clothes, you got a podcast."
Oh no, it doesn't slide out. Never mind.
Uh,
I can just.
It's a good question. So when I was in college, I had came out with, a Venmo name that I didn't want it to resemble me. I guess that's the slightest way I could say it. And so
That's not the way I heard it the
picked
first
John
time.
Fuller. I picked John Fuller as my Venmo name because it was a new app. I didn't know anything about it. I was like, I don't want it to, be my name. So I picked John Fuller. And over I guess a 13-year time frame, people would always ask me, who is John Fuller? Every time I give him my Venmo, who is John Fuller? What is this John Fuller character? So for 13 years of my life, I've just been hearing that statement. And so I was like, prior to starting John Fuller, I owned the $100 store where we Stan was a model in one of my fashion shows. So I would take all these designer brands, reselling vintage clothes and stuff like that, styling people in fashion shows, photo shoots, all that stuff. And then I decided, you know what, I need to, people would tell me, you need to make your own shit, bro. Like you're doing all this promo for all these other brands and stuff, and I'm like, all right, maybe you're right. You feel me? So John Fuller was one of the names that the first thought that came to mind. I was like, I gotta do something that resembles me, but not all the way me, because it's just something I just want to throw on like a canvas. You feel me?
Right.
Like, just thoughts and ideas, and so John Fuller was the name. And the slogan is, who is John Fuller? When we make movies, it's like the John Fuller character is kind of mysterious. It's not, we don't define who the John Fuller character even is.
Right.
So when we decide to, make clothes, and my creative process of designing collections and stuff is just kind of, it's streetwear-ish, things that I like, things that I appreciate. It's little bits and pieces of, a whole lot of designer and streetwear brands that, I've kind of worked with, through reselling clothes. And this is kind of like this is the outcome.
Right.
You feel me?
And what's the inspiration for, say, the jacket that you're wearing right now? What's the inspiration from that?
Yeah, so these are the kimonos. I appreciate you for asking, by the way. God damn. These are the kimonos. We make these kimonos because I love anime. I love Japanese fashion. I love Japanese culture, everything like that.
Shout out to Japan.
Shout out to fucking Japan.
Shout out
all
Japan.
The Japanese, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I love Japanese culture, man. That's a huge inspiration for me. Greg Loren. So, Ralph Lauren, right?
Yeah.
He has a nephew named Greg Loren.
Greg Loren.
And Greg Loren actually comes out with, a lot of stuff that's kind of super what's that one dude? Robin Hood. Robin Hood type of fits that's just kind of military inspired, but just kind of distressed, kind of the youngins that live in the fucking the ghetto, but they got shit going on.
Right.
So that's kind of my whole inspiration with John Fuller. This is a brand that I want to bring. It's a name I want to bring to life. It's a lifestyle I want to bring to life, and I feel like I have a huge quarrel with fashion right now where it's people take it so seriously, and it's just not that serious. You don't have to wear the thing that everybody else is wearing.
Right.
Wear something that nobody's wearing. John Fuller will, it'll never be at a place where it's gonna be fast fashion. Never.
That's the thing that's sick about what you're wearing right now is no one is going to be wearing it, and whenever you do wear it out, to a restaurant, to an event, whatever it is, people are going to be asking, where'd you get that?
100%.
It's just a different type of jacket. That's it's significant, So
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. It means a lot. Yeah, I was at the gas station trying to buy a fucking a vape, and some 3 gangbangers pulled up on me.
Yeah.
These Mexican fools, and they're one of them tapped me on the shoulder. I was already nervous.
Yeah.
I was pissing my pants already. I was like, this dude could easily rob
definitely
me.
trying to steal that shit.
Oh, for sure. I mean, not even
that?
this. I'm talking about my wallet. I'm like, dog, it's a wrap, So he taps me on the shoulder as I'm about to pay, and he's like, yo, this shit's hard, Holmes. I'm like, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm all being white and polite.
He went full John Fuller mode.
Yeah, I went full John Fuller mode. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. This is something I just made, in my room. Nothing crazy. And he's like, can I, this is cool, man. Keep it up. These dude, and he's like, you need some cocaine? I was like, no. I was like, good, man.
This guy
I'm good.
seems chill.
And the crazy part is, like, literally, like, the next person that's walking in as these guys are leaving, and I'm still trying to close out. Like, I'm still trying to cash out this fucking vape that I'm trying to buy. This fucking shorter, maybe like 5'5", like white man comes in, and he was like, "Hey man, this shit's kind of cool. This shit's dope. This jacket you got on." I'm like, "Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Made it." He's like, "You made this?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Where can I buy it?" I'm like, this is a one of one. You know what I'm saying? I can't. He's like, "Can I buy it off you right now?" I'm like, I can't do this, man. This is a one of one. It's $200. He was like, "I'll give you $200." I was like, "It's $200, man. Keep your money, bro. Take my information. I'll just make you one eventually." But as for right now, this is what I mean by slow fashion. John Fuller is a slow fashion brand, man. Mm-hmm. We're taking our time with everything. Every time we do get pieces out to somebody, it's the experience. That when they see their face of like how you just said, "Yo, this is different. This is cool." Yeah, that's my goal. That's John Fuller. It's low key, but it's different. So we stand out, but we also blend in. That's the goal. You feel me? So I appreciate you for asking. Letting people know. We
gotta let them know what exactly.
Gotta let promo, because I don't like to flex or nothing. But like, if you ask me questions, I'm gonna flex a little bit. You feel me? Yeah.
If you'll send your Venmo or send your credit card information, that'll be okay too.
Hey,
all right.
Man, if you want to buy some John Fuller, you know what I'm saying? I got you covered. You feel me? By the way, shout out to everybody that has really indulged into John Fuller and taking a part of the experience, and 100%. Like, you've been in the film, like, everything that we got going on right now. You a day oneer.
Come on.
You a day oneer. So man, I appreciate you, bro.
The brand continually, and I wish nothing but success. So I've had a blast doing this. So appreciate you guys having me on.
And more to come, bro. 100%. Listen, fashion sucks. Lorenzo, thank you so much for pulling up today.
Thank you.
You're the fucking man. Stan,
yes, sir.
Stan the dog. You know what I'm saying? Diego, we miss you, but he'll be back. You know what I'm saying? But listen, y'all, fashion sucks. Stop buying Crocs. Start looking more San Clemente. You know what I'm saying?
Get your toes done.
Get your toes did, baby. And then we'll be right back. Y'all can tune in what we talking about next week, y'all. Doses.
So sorry about that. Jesus Christ. Low production shit.